Happy 2 days after Easter, everybody. It's the 7th of April, and I can't believe the first quarter of 2026 is gone. But we renew. I want to just get on here and just share with you all, just take the glasses off here just so you can see my face. I just completed my first ever GriefShare support group. And I don't care how you define grief, everybody does it different. And when I came in, I was invited by a wonderful sister of mine at church, and came in. First, I had a hard time finding a place, but I will just go ahead and let you all know it's just an amazing group here in Muncie, Indiana, called The Jar. It's a church, a ministry, and they meet at their office, which is not located where they worship. And once I finally found a place, I felt so at home. But I was very observant, very quiet. And then I was asked to share, and before I knew it, waterfalls coming out of my eyes about things that I never thought that I still had inside me. And it wasn't mean stuff, it was just things that I refused to deal with. And I don't know if it's because of feeling like I should get over things, but life happens, it's broken. And there was a powerful video that they showed. And you can actually go through some of these videos if you want, but there's an author named Joni Eareckson Tada, T-A-D-A, really like Tada. And she said, God doesn't like the ugly things that happen. Don't blame him. We are in an ugly world. And it became ugly because man and woman decided to disobey their creator, their father who loved them. So he allows things to happen. And when I get an opportunity, I'll text it in the comments. I'll put it in this video so you can see that exact quote. But it was powerful. But it had to do with whenever God letting tough things happen so he can show how much love he has for us, because he doesn't want us to be in that. It's not God's fault. Nothing is God's fault. He is good. He is kind. And if anybody tries to tell you about anything else that happens, it's like blame God for it. Well, that's a human part, but that's what Satan wants us to believe. And he's a liar. Okay? Satan is a liar. It's a spirit. Grief is a spirit. There is hope in the promises of God. If you really are a Bible theologian, which I am not, all the prophecies in the Bible all lead to Jesus Christ. And there is geological evidence of all that stuff that scientists have found to be true. Can't refute the Bible, no matter how hard people try. And so when we have these feelings in our mind about why did this happen and this isn't fair, we're real selfish about it. In fact, Zig Ziglar, who's one of the videos that we saw, said that when his wife passed away, I think her name was Susan, when his wife transitioned, and he said that if God asked him, hey, I'll give you anything you want, you can even have your wife back. If God said that to him because she went through the illness she did and the faith that she had in her Father, where there's total peace, God, our Father, our Abba Father, Zig Ziglar said, and he's gone on too, he said, Lord, if I could have her back, that would be so selfish of me because she suffered. She's not suffering anymore. And so when we go through stuff, y'all, I don't care if it's a job loss, I don't care if it's a withdrawal from addiction, I don't care if it's just family not wanting to connect with you because they got some little hissy fit going on. We all have it. Let's be honest, we all have it. And that's some of the stuff that I actually didn't even realize I was writing in the book that I have. Unstoppable Women Standing Strong. Not a shameless plug, just the truth. Things that I wrote about before my mother was ill. In the chapter called Woman Overboard, Me Versus Me, because a lot of times my husband will say I go overboard, I try to do too much, and it's all because of a lack of me, what I used to have, a lack of self-confidence, shyness, wanting to stay in the background. I even got into public relations because I wanted to stay in the background. I want to make everybody else look good and do whatever it took, regardless of what it did to my own health, my own emotions, so other people could look good. That's what my chapter is about. And I'm telling you, I'm so glad to be a part of this GriefShare group that meets every Tuesday at 2 o'clock. And I'll tag this video with the address. But if nothing else, go to griefshare.org and see what's there. Look at some of the videos. Get a journal. Write your feelings down. Don't medicate with food. Don't medicate with sugars, high carbs. That's bad on the body. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. So I want to tell you all, I am so very grateful and thankful to be able to come to this group. There are grief shares all over the United States. Find one in your zip code, because grief is a spirit and it will break your spirit if you don't deal with it. You got to deal with it in the right, healthy way. Okay, so Cynthia Reed signing out. If there's a recovery cafe in your area, go. We recommend the Recovery Cafe of Muncie and Serenity Recovery Cafe Anderson. But more than anything else, go to GriefShare, okay? And take care of your soul, your mind, your body, your heart, your imaginations, your emotions, your knowledge, your intellect, okay? Take care of yourself. Cynthia Reed. God bless you.